Just in, Senate President Godswill Akpabio, Wike and others Jittering as Efcc boss revealed major corruption. Nigeria lost 2.9 trillion naira to contract procurement fraud within 2 years, Efcc chairman declares. The chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Efcc, Ola Olukayode, has said that Nigerian taxpayers lost 2.9 trillion naira in just 2 years, between 2018 to 2020, to contract and procurement fraud alone. Olukayode made the startling revelation while responding to questions from senators during his screening and confirmation hearing in the Senate on Wednesday. He said that between 2018 to 2020, Nigeria has lost 2.9 trillion naira to contract and procurement fraud. That the amount was enough to pay for the constructions of at least 1,000 kilometers of roads built close to 200 standard tertiary institutions, education of about 6,000 children from primary school to tertiary levels at 16 million naira per child. Olukayode giving the clarification as to the investigative powers of the commission. The newly confirmed Economic Financial Crimes Commission boss declared that as EFCC boss, he was at liberty to investigate and even to prosecute the President of the Senate. He, however, promised not to abuse the powers while voting and vowing to be accountable to the Nigerian people, as well as ensuring transparency and taking preventive measures to reduce, if not eliminate, long-drawn litigations. Olukayode of the EFCC said the EFCC, under his word, will not hesitate to prosecute any offender irrespective of social or political status. While appealing for support from all and sundry, he said, for Nigerians to earn a reputation for transparency and accountability, there must be a collective decision that indeed corruption must be eliminated. Everyone must put hands on the deck and say we must eliminate corruption in Nigeria. We must build international reputation in transparency, and as an agency, he can investigate even the Senate President, because he must call a spade a spade. In his words, we must look at evil and call it evil, no matter who is involved. We must look at more of the preventive measures than curative corruptions and become too rampant in our society. And we'll do our work diligently and with respect to the provisions of the Constitution. He also stressed that the Economic Financial Crimes Commission, under his watch, will work together with the sister agencies such as the Independent Corrupt Practices Commission, ICPC, to avoid duplication and waste of scarce public funds. Now, according to him, there is no better time than now for all anti-graft agencies to shun rivalries and focus on preventive crime more than enforcement, addressing the issues of corruption in public service. The Economic Financial Crimes Commission board chairman noted that the truth be told, the kind of mansion being built by some civil servants cannot be said to be the product of some prudent savings. He further stated that the problem we have is just like the proverbial monkey that was locked up in a stage with a bunch of ripe bananas. The owner stood outside with a cane. The monkey would either eat the banana, got beaten and be alive, or allow the bananas to get rotten and die of hunger. Everyone wants to live a luxurious life, and the incentives are all over the places. I'll do more in the areas of blocking the leakages. We spend more money fighting corruption when we could have spent less to prevent it. Olukayode, in his words, further stated that without downplaying the importance of enforcement, there is what they call transactional credit system. If Nigerians could continue to allow people to buy houses, cars, and other luxurious properties by cash, because we Nigerians do not have effective credit system, 1,000 anti-corruption agencies will not do us any good, and this is the reality. That we as a country must create an atmosphere to make sure that people have choices. If I don't steal money, can I afford to train my children in schools with good standards? This is Olukayode asking. He further asked, if I do not steal money, can I buy a car after I've worked for 5 years? If I do not steal money, can I put 3-room bungalow in place after I had worked for 20 years? An average Nigerian does not own a home. When he has the opportunity, he would steal. Even if he did not have the opportunity, he would create one to steal. Now, in order to encourage our criminal justice system to work, the substance should be taken above technicalities. In his words, we must encourage our criminal justice system to adjudicate in such a way that it would not drag for a very long time. Prosecution should not be allowed to last for maximum of 5 years from the court of first instance to the Supreme Court. The Senate can work on that very seriously if we make the administration of criminal justice system really work. You will see the great work. I did survey between 2018 and 2020 on 50 entities in Nigeria, both human and corporate entities. I picked just one scheme, one species of fraud, which is called contract and procurements of fraud. I discovered that within the 3 years, Nigerian has lost 2.9 trillion naira. And when I put my fingers together, I discovered that if the country had prevented the money from being stolen, it would have given us 1,000 kilometers of road. It would have built close to 200 standard tertiary institutions. It would have also educated about 600 children from primary to tertiary levels of education at 16 million naira per child. It would have also delivered more than 20,000 units of 3-bedroom houses across the country. It would have given us a world-class teaching hospital in each of the 30 states of our country and the Federal Capital Territory. This is where we are coming from. This is where we are. Where are we going to? It all depends on the decision of the Senate this afternoon.